Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Renwick Field for today's Liberty League matchup featuring the Golden Knights of Clarkson University and your RPI engineers. Now for the starting lineups, first for the visitors from Clarkson. Number 2, Ashley Flick. Number 3, Taylor Collins. Number 9, Emma Jeffrey. Number 11, Mallory Fisher. Number 13, Hannah Gleason. Number 15, Casey Shannon. Number 19, Christine Wright. Number 21, Kate Dillon. Number 22, Stephanie Lynch. Number 25, Amanda Ellman. Number 32, Lynette Smith. And in goal for the Golden Knights, number 30, Samantha Glad. Clarkson is led by head coach Ben Gable, assisted by Katie Van Dovalk, Kayla McGuire, and Casey McGuire. Now the starting lineup for your RPI engineers. Number 1, Sarah Bischoff. Number 3, Allie Claroni. Number 4, Maeve Conway. Number 5, Maddie Aslinson. Number 7, Morgan Doyle. Number 8, Michaela Dean. Number 16, Mackenzie O'Neill. Number 20, Erin DeLuca. Number 22, Carly Kirchner. Number 23, Sophie Hager. Number 24, Erin Goodwin. And in goal for the Engineers, number 00, Rebecca Weiland. RPI is led by head coach Leslie Delano, assisted by Mackenzie Regal. We ask that you now please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
She said we gotta come out hot.
Oh, I got
too. Yeah.
I'm
scares me.
She scare you?
You always come out hot. That's you.
Go see you!
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Renwick Field for today's Liberty League game featuring the Clarkson Golden Knights and the Engineers of RPI. Peerless Garris here, bringing you all the action on RPI TV. And it's a big, big weekend for RPI Women's Lacrosse as they look to keep pace in the Liberty League standings. The Engineers come in at 6-5 overall, 2-3 in the conference. The Golden Knights having a great year, 11-2 and 5-1 in the league. Their only loss, an OT defeat at the hands of the Union Dutch women. That came a week and a half ago.
I brought the Doyles.
We're going to look at the opening draw. RPI in black with red and white trim. The Golden Knights in white with green and yellow, green and gold. As we are underway in this one, a Friday afternoon, a humid Friday here in Troy, New York. As the ball comes bounding towards the near sideline. Morgan Doyle has the opening draw, and we're on the attack. The Engineers moving into the attacking end. It's Doyle, the sophomore from Syracuse, with the ball, working it behind for Allie Claroni. Now Mackenzie O'Neill from Maddie Aslinson. She's having a solid start to her RPI career, finding Erin LaDuca, and now Sophie Hager. RPI moving the ball around the top of the arc to get things started. DeLuca on for O'Neill. Second on the team is O'Neill in scoring. Behind Sophie Hager was 18 goals. Bouncing ball towards Hager, had trouble handling it. It's going to be a turnover here as O'Neill just tossed that one away. So an early turnover for RPI here. And the goaltender with it for Clarkson is Samantha Glad, a freshman from Rensselaer, went to Colony High School. Golden Knights on the clear here. These are tough numbers to deal with. Holy cow. I believe that's Amanda Ellman on the far side. She turns it over right across the RPI restraining line, and the Engineers get it back. RPI clear attempt here. Here's Goodwin, freshman out of Keniston, Connecticut, and she will complete the clear for RPI. Goodwin over to Aslinson. And they'll slow things down just a bit. That pops out of the stick of DeLuca, and this will be a ground ball for Hager. So a couple early misplays here. That one doesn't cost the Engineers, but they'll have to be more careful with the ball against this Clarkson club who has just 2 losses on the season. Behind the net, here's Claroni. Sophomore from Reading, Mass. On for Aslinson, a freshman, and now O'Neill, the senior. DeLuca. Third on the team is DeLuca with 16 points, and the Engineers turn it over again. Now Hager, I believe, arguing it was deflected. No. It will be a turnover on RPI. Another clear attempt for Clarkson. And this time they have a little bit of space to work with. Golden Knights looking to go on the attack here on the break, and they'll slow it up. I will say these numbers are brutal. Taylor Collins with it for Clarkson here as they go on the attack basically for the first time. They got it across the restraining line, but immediately turned it over the last time down the field. A little over 3 minutes into the first half. Nice move to get free. Pass inside. Good save by Weiland as she denied a scoring chance there. Good point-blank save for the RPI freshman goaltender. Keeping this game scoreless. That was Flick with the attempt, the junior from Watertown. Not far from here.
I think I'm mostly hot because this is...
Clarkson remains on the attack as they recovered after the shot attempt.
You are so cute.
Engineers are going to need to play good defense against this Clarkson team. It scores a lot of goals.
Oh, yeah.
Clarkson leads the Liberty League in scoring 161 total goals this year in 13 games. There's a loose ball out of bounds and a turnover to RPI. So some good defense on both ends of the field here. Maybe a little early game jitters as well. RPI will take over. Here's O'Neal. She gets dumped right in the middle of the field. And I believe there's going to be a foul here. Nope, maybe not. Yellow card. Yellow card issued here at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of this first half. So it'll be 2 minutes man up for RPI here. Engineers on the clear. It's Goodwin. She has some speed and uses it here. Successful clear for the Engineers, and they're on the attack. Claroni. 2 full minutes here for RPI, of course, unless they score. Here's Aslinson. Now O'Neal. RPI moving the ball around the outside. Faking their pass inside was Bischoff. She smartly pulls it back out. Engineers can be patient here. Good move by Hager inside, and she scores! Sophie Hager with her 19th goal of the year. Unassisted tally and a man-up goal. Gives RPI a 1-0 lead. Hager with her team-high 19th goal.
RPI goal scored by number 23, Sophie Hager.
So RPI with the lead, 1-0 here in a weekend when realistically the Engineers need to win both games. They get a very early goal in this one, maybe put a little pressure on this Clarkson side. We have a draw control, and it's Doyle who had it for a second, pops out of her stick, and give this one over to Clarkson.
Okay, set it up, girls. Let's go.
Amanda Ellman for Clarkson. As the Golden Knights claim the second draw of the afternoon. Really a tough break for Doyle, who had the ball. Just kind of popped out of her stick, running out of bounds. Clarkson pressured her in the process. Golden Knights with it. It is Taylor Collins, sophomore from Syracuse, went to West Genesee High School. She gets dropped right at the top of the arc, and this will be a free position attempt for the Golden Knights, I believe. We may have another yellow card coming. Just a quick discussion here, whether it is or isn't. Head coach Ben Gable over at midfield having a discussion with one of our officials today. Either way, it'll be a free position coming up. Well, no, it's not. It's not inside the. It's not inside the 8. I beg your pardon. No free position. It was just outside the 8-meter line. Good play defensively. Initially by Conway, who knocked the ball away. It'll be a ground ball for Wright, and Christine Wright will have a chance here from a tight angle. We'll see if she goes to the shot. This is a free position. She shoots, and it's a save by Weiland. Free position attempt there for Christine Wright, one of the top scorers in the country, 79 points on the year for Wright. She came in 5 for 13 on free position tries, now 5 for 14, and she's unsuccessful there. A second big early save for Weiland, and RPI has the lead and the ball on the clear, which is successful. Here's Aslinson on for O'Neill. Little over 7 minutes in, 7.5 into the first half. RPI with a 1-0 lead here on Clarkson. Engineers trying to get back to 500 in the Liberty League. They are currently in 6th place and out of the playoffs. The season were to end today, but luckily for them, it does not. Here's Carly Kirchner handing it off for Morgan Doyle. Doyle for Aslinson. And now O'Neill. O'Neill to DeLuca. DeLuca for Doyle. Fumbled the pass, but picks it back up. Doyle behind. Carly Kirchner. Here's Hager jumping into the attack. Got run into, but got the pass away. Good play by Hager. Felt the double team and got it off for Kirchner. That one pops off the stick of O'Neill. She'll pick it back up again.
Just in front of the field house, and then you'll see the girls across. It's the second field.
Lob for Kirchner.
53 minutes.
Maddie Aslinson, freshman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On for Hager. She has the only goal in this game so far. Hager behind the net. Around quickly, looking for a shooting lane. Still Hager. Tried to dump it off for Doyle, and this will be a turnover on the junior, Hager, who kind of ran out of real estate. Tried to make a quick pass to Doyle. It didn't work. So turnover there for the Engineers. Been a bit of an odd start for RPI. They've looked good, but then they've had some turnovers that'll have you scratching your head.
Oh, okay. So that would be nice if you walked up here.
They'll look to be a little bit more consistent on the ball, but like I said, they played good defense. Wyland's made a couple of saves, and they have a 1-0 lead to show for it. So by no means a negative start to this game.
I'm not wrong.
The goaltender has it. That's Samantha Glad.
Stay patient, stay patient.
Yeah. Well, there's a little,
as I mentioned, went to Columbia High School, right here in the capital region, in Albany. Clock ticking away here on the first half. We're 11 and a half in, and 10 and a half, and there's a near giveaway. Engineers doing a good job here on this ride, and they'll play it back now, but at least it's out of the hands of Glad and in the hands of a speedy Mallory Fisher, senior from Potsdam, New York. Knocked out of her stick. Is it a turnover is the question. Yes, it is. What a play. Caused turnover for Maddie Aslinson. No clear. And the Engineers force it there. Now a clear attempt for RPI. Great play by Maddie Aslinson to force the turnover. Tough pass. Aslinson finds it. Back across the restraining line, but then finds DeLuca. RPI on the attack here. Michelle Bolger into the game for the Engineers. Freshman from Williston, Vermont, went to Rice Memorial High School. Calling out the play is O'Neill. I mentioned a senior. She's from Duxbury, Mass. Went to Milton Academy. Second on the team in scoring is O'Neill, with 22 points. Here is Morgan Doyle. That pass took a deflection and stolen away. Turnover by Doyle. And on comes Clarkson in a hurry. We get a whistle here and a foul. A completed clear for Clarkson. On the attack now are the Golden Knights.
Good luck.
Clarkson on the attack here. Loose ball, stolen away by the Engineers. And again, RPI playing good defense here. Although Weiland just throws it away.
Be in the spot. Be in the spot.
16:38 on the clock, first half. RPI leading Clarkson 1-0 here. Wright. Engineers recognize when Wright has the ball and immediately throw a double team. Or at least they're shadowing Goodwin on the play. That could free up, or would free up another attacker for Clarkson. It'll be a matter of whether he can find the open player. That'll be the question, but it's very clear the Engineers do not want to let number 19, Christine Wright, beat them. Here's Flick. Pressured hard by Conway, and he throws it, she throws it away. And now we get a whistle. And we might have another card here? No. They stopped the clock. All right, so no card, but a stoppage. The clock, it was Sarah Bischoff with the forced turnover. And now a chance to break. The pass by O'Neal too high for everybody.
Mel.
You got it, Mel.
Come on, get it. Come on, keep coming. Keep coming, Mel. Take it. Good.
There's a strip there and a ball to Clarkson.
Keep it up, Mel. Keep it up, T. Keep it up. Be in the spot. Go. Go. Go, somebody go. Somebody go. Come on, T. Up.
Halfway through the first half, 1-0 RPI. Here's Christine Wright. Senior from Watertown. I mentioned the number of points. It's an incredible total, 79 points, 39 goals, 40 assists. And we get a whistle here, and I believe a free position coming up for the Golden Knights. Looks like Wright again, it will be. She was denied by Weiland on her first free position try. A shot this time goes wide on the free position, and Wright, with her hands on her knees, looks a little bit gassed here. We're a little over halfway through the first half. Maybe she took a stick on that last whistle that she drew the free position on. Maybe got the wind knocked out of her. She was bent over. Anyway, Clarkson back on the move here. Kate Dillon on the far side out of St. Albans, Vermont, being watched by DeLuca. Not the kind of game Clarkson's used to, at least early on here. They're used to high scoring affairs. This one not that so far. Bounding ball all the way through the crease. It'll be a ground ball for Dillon behind the cage. Again, good defense though by RPI. Congesting the goal front there, not letting anything through. There's a tough catch at the side of the crease. Shot saved by Weiland. The ball pops right back to the shooter. That's Flick, and now they nearly turn it over. Ground ball will be picked up by Lynette Smith. Smith will jump right into the attack here. There's some confusion. They might have offside here on RPI. Offside is the call. So Bischoff will be sent behind the ball carrier. We'll see if Clarkson tries to take advantage. They'll just back it out and reset the offense. Not a bad play. They really didn't have numbers or a chance to try and attack there. Here's Wright again. She's drawn a couple of free positions. This time she walks in and fires, and that one went wide.
There you go, Christine, keep it up!
Go see you!
So Christine Wright continues to fire here. She's taken 76 shots this year, which leads the team. 60 of them have been on goal, so she doesn't miss the net often. She's done it a couple times already here today. 12:30 left in the first half. RPI leading 1-0 on Sophie Hager's 19th goal of the year. Here's Flick trying to work her way inside, and she scores. There was a late whistle on Bischoff as she was all wrapped up with her. But the shot went in. A goal for Ashley Flick. For Clarkson, that is her 42nd of the season, which leads the team.
Clarkson goal
Unassisted
scored
tally.
by number 2, Ashley Flick.
Oh, you got it, money.
Tie game at 1-1. 12:18 on the clock, first half.
You got it. You got it. There you go, see you!
So we're all tied at 1-1. Engineers coming off an 11-7 loss to Skidmore last Friday up in Saratoga Springs. The Golden Knights went 2-0 last weekend. They shut out Bard 21-0 and then beat Vassar 13-9. Draw control here. Flick's going to jump on it. The very athletic Ashley Flick will track it down and find a teammate. Hannah Gleason for Clarkson. Lots of room ahead for Taylor Quick out of Tully, New York. Sophomore midfielder. Quick hands it off. Here is Flick. A fun alliteration there. Behind the goal is Dillon. That trio that I just mentioned, Wright, Flick, Dillon, 79, 52, and 36 points on the season coming in. Dangerous to deal with. Christina Pollard off the bench from Raymond, Maine has the ball here. Knocked free nicely. Battle for the loose ball. That's Michaela Dean who knocked it out, but the ground ball will be controlled by Clarkson here. Picked up by Quick. Trying to navigate the offensive end now is Ashley Flick. Here's Quick again. Hands it off for Dillon, top of the yard. Dillon beats one defender, trying to walk in. Fed in front, they score. Trying to see who buried that. I believe the assist is going to be Quick, I think. Or was it Dillon? I think it was Dillon. I'll get that squared away. Couldn't see the number of the goal scorer.
Go see you. Keep it up.
Emma Jeffrey picks up the goal, the senior from Baldwinsville. Went to C.W. Baker High School. The assists credited to number 21, Kate Dillon. The goal for Jeffrey is just her 7th of the year. Dillon's assist is her 17th. Draw control to Clarkson, and we get a whistle here. Taylor Collins with the draw for Clarkson. Quickly moving it ahead for Pollard, and now they move into the offensive end for Dillon. So 2-1, Clarkson with the lead. Looks like Casey Shannon for Clarkson. Here's Jeffrey. Emma Jeffrey dumps it off for Flick. Over the top now, Taylor Collins. Collins trying to make a move on Bischoff. Dumps it off for Dillon. Dillon working on Michaela Dean. Dean shepherds her out to the wing. Under 10 to go first half. Clarkson, after falling behind 1-0, has scored 2 in a row here over the last couple of minutes to take a 2-1 lead. Twisting and turning is Dillon. Double team comes as Goodwin looks to help out Dean there. Open player is Jeffrey. They find her. Side of the cage. Flick. Turning. And we get a whistle, and I believe illegal defense here on RPI is going to get a free position for Clarkson. Free position for Ashley Flick from straight away. On the season, Flick is 1 for 8 on free position tries. Shoots here.
Go see you!
Ashley Flick with her second goal of the game. Just her second free position tally of the season. She's now 2 for 9. Her 43rd goal of the year. Unassisted tally, of course, on the free position. Makes it 3-1.
Goal by number 2, Ashley Flick.
So the Engineers will look for answers here. Draw control game has been an issue for RPI all year. They'll look to try and rectify that. The final 9:25 of this first half and beyond. Possession, I should say, such a key factor in the game, as it is in many sports. But possessions can last around 4 or 5 minutes. You get the ball, tire out the other team, and you have a chance to score. RPI does get this draw control. It's Doyle, her second of the day, finding Hager. Sophie Hager twisting and turning her way towards the 8-meter line. She'll move behind the goal.
Hey, tough D, see you.
Here's DeLuca. 12 goals, 4 assists for Erin DeLuca, the senior from East Lyme, Connecticut. One of the 3 captains of this year's team. We have a loose ball here, and it will be kept in by Bolger.
Go, go!
Michelle Bolger with a nice play along the sideline. Keep the ball in, gets a ground ball for her efforts. Here's DeLuca. RPI has turned the ball over, I should say, 7 times already in this game. Clarkson's 4. Draws are 3-2 Golden Knights. That's where the difference in this one is. Aslinson. DeLuca. Back for Aslinson. Aslinson dodging inside. She is dangerous from the midfield. She can score. Aslinson with 11 goals and 4 assists on the year as a freshman. Here's Bischoff, senior from Amherst, New York. Dishes it over. Aslinson has it once more. We had threats of thunderstorms. They seem to be passing us at least a little bit to the south, which is good news. Here's Bolger in front. O'Neill shooting. And that one is stopped and held by Samantha Glad. A point-blank shot by O'Neill. And Glad made the save. A clear attempt now for the Golden Knights.
Go, Maddie!
And plenty of speed along the sideline to work the ball upfield. Mallory Fisher lost it. It was knocked free by Aslinson. And we got a ground ball for Flick. So Flick in the right place at the right time to claim that one. Here's Pollard. Watched by Goodwin. Nearly mishandled there, but gathered. This is Jeffrey, I believe. Now we get a whistle here. A chance to shoot over the top. And the ball, I believe, to RPI. Aslinson will track this one down. I believe she backed up the shot. So Kate Dillon had the effort. Put it wide, they'll say advantage was played and carried out. Here's a clear attempt for RPI. DeLuca has plenty of room. She'll find Claroni. Here's Allie Claroni for the Engineers. Claroni with 2 goals and an assist on the season. That ball knocked away from Bischoff, scoops it back out. A heads-up play for Bischoff. Realizing she probably couldn't pick it up herself, just helped it back to a teammate in Aslinson. She was being pressured heavily. Hager, Bischoff. Under 6 to go in the first half. 3-1 Clarkson. 3 straight from the Golden Knights here. Aslinson again. Bolger. And a play catch way up top. Aslinson now down low for Bolger. This Clarkson defense has been a tough nut to crack, although the Engineers did get right to the goal front on their last possession. Mackenzie O'Neill was denied by Glad. Clarkson netminder. Hager. Now Bolger in front, looking to turn. Double team, trying to back it out. It's scooped high in the air. And we get a whistle here. And a turnover, I believe. It will go on Bolger. And she gave it away on the strip. You can credit a cause turnover to the Golden Knight with the ball. That's Lynette Smith. Clear attempt for Clarkson here as they look to get out of their own end. Engineers' ride has showed some flashes in this game, causing a couple turnovers. We'll see what Quick can do as she's run out of bounds. She was helped there, we'll say, on the sideline by Bolger. It was a touchy call. The fans along the near side, the RPI supporters didn't like it. They felt like it wasn't much of a bump, but enough in the eyes of the officials. We're approaching 4 minutes to go in the first half. 3-1 Clarkson. Golden Knights have the ball on the attack. Almost need the lights here as the clouds have covered up the sun for much of the day, but now it's getting even darker. Flick. Flick still. And now a loose ball. No, held on to nicely. That was Shannon around the other side. Collins hands it off. Another dump off for Flick inside. Oh, Clarkson fans wanted a call there. Now we're going to get one the other way. Kate Dillon looked like she was bumped on her way through the middle. And no call went, but the Engineers get the ball on the turnover. And here is Michelle Bolger for RPI. She'll take it herself. Good speed from Bolger. Steps through a stick check, and now the Engineers are back on the attack with 3 minutes to go in the half. This a big possession in this game, especially if the Engineers can maybe run a little time and maybe get a late goal. We'll see what they do. Shots are 8-2 Clarkson here. As is Hager. Bumped. And will this be a free position? Looks like it's outside the hash marks here. No free position. It'll just be a chance for Hager to restart from a dangerous spot. She'll back it out. O'Neill walking inside, shooting wide. And it will be backed up by the Golden Knights. Good hustle there on the far side. The shot went wide from O'Neill, but the visitors have it, and they will start the clear with 2:20 left. So not a long possession for RPI. They did get a shot off the stick of O'Neill. Clarkson back on the clear. DeLuca trying to intercept that pass, but no. Successful are the Golden Knights moving into the attacking end. Collins will set things up on the left wing. On for Dillon. 1:40. Here's Dillon.
Got time!
Flick. 3-1 Clarkson. Coming up on a minute to go in the first half. Loose ball picked up right. Lost her stick. It was knocked out of her hand. And she'll most likely be getting a free position out of this. She will. On the foul by Goodwin. This is Christina Wright. Free position save made by Weiland. Another big save by Rebecca Weiland. And now the Engineers look to clear. Goodwin lost it, but she was fouled. 51.1 seconds left in the first half. RPI with a chance to try and move within one. They'll most likely here now be looking for the last shot of the half. Although, with just the 3-shot attempt so far, maybe any shot will do. Maybe you take one a little bit earlier and see if you can back it up and get another try if it doesn't go in. Bischoff. Working it over to Bolger. She had to step for a second. A little bit of space was closed out. Hager. It's a cold front has moved in. And now we get a whistle here with 8.8 seconds. They're going to get a warding penalty, maybe. Yep, an offensive foul and a turnover on O'Neill. And maybe one last ditch effort with 4 seconds. They have a long way to go. 2-1. And that will do it for the first half. A low-scoring affair here in Troy with Clarkson leading by 3-1 margin. We'll be back for the second half in a few minutes. You're watching RPI Women's Lacrosse on RPI TV.
It's that building. It's that building back there. Okay. I see it all. I see it pay. We are going to anyway. Yeah.
What's going on? How you been?
Hey, oh yeah.
Business is good?
Flip the shirt.
Keeping up with it?
Yeah, it's kind of like we're just doing
We were down for 14 hours. None of our stuff.
Hey, how are you guys?
Justifiably angry. Today, yeah, you're making up for it. It's not in the top. It's in the top. I know it's in the top.
Oh, no.
It's like a way in the building here. I got it. It's not like this part's way down that side. I was gonna say this kind of fix it up. I mean, it's really not. It's the same distance walk my prize are. Is it Sam? You got your pictures together, Morgan.
Some kind of issue with her leg. So I didn't know she went in, took the draw, got the ball. Play tomorrow.
Tell him.
You'll be in trouble.
Tell him.
Oh, they're playing slow.
She's not playing tomorrow. You guys got me.
Turn out like they're.
You know what? There's a million. I got one because I found my eyeball.
Dark brown.
Yeah, we played slew our last game. We beat them last year, so they're beatable.
Maybe I don't think
They're not. They're down there in secret. Well, I actually
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Dad, those are good.
I'm trying to get the recipe for you. And then what kind of chocolate do you use? Our craft.
Just Nestle.
That was fabulous.
And do you just sprinkle them on when they come out and let it melt? And then let it kind of, and then do you just break it up or do you cut it?
It's like, I did the normal recipe, I doubled the sugar. That's what it says in the recipe. Because to me, the butter sugar ratio is just too much.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah. So more sugar.
You know. We'll bring it next week for the
junior
tailgate.
year. Okay.
We'll bring it next week for the
Okay.
tailgate.
Yes.
So how's Buffalo? Anything good going on?
A lot of stuff going on downtown.
I know. Well, you know, my whole family's there. Johnson's family's there. Whenever there's a shower, a wedding, everything's downtown. You know, so they're doing a lot. It's great.
Now they're just putting on foot of Main Street. They'll open up a building. I said no to 40.
Yeah.
There's a fund that used to be called the Glenn, it used to be an office building. They converted it to the Glenn.
Okay.
You know where the baseball stadium is? Right across Washington, the baseball stadium. And they made it one apartment on the first floor and multiple apartments on the It's really nice for downtown. It's kind of the trend that's going on is it's more residential down.
Because I remember they were trying to develop the harbor. And they had the seafood restaurant. Now, I've been gone for 30 years. It was a long time ago. The Friday. And then now we were there for a shower, and it's now a really nice restaurant.
Yeah, Templeton Lane.
And then I hear that they're really developing going hard. His uncle bought a place, and his uncle bought a place in there, like a little townhouse or whatever, right when it opened. And they love it. They still live there. And they love it.
So are you guys like in Texas now? Are they both with your both? Yes. Three years all in the
And let's
same
move
city?
in with my middle my oldest son is getting married. We have a wedding. We have my son's moving home from Illinois. My aunt's moving there. My daughter moved to Boston. She's moving there. She moved first, so after the school marriage, so you won't have to go there. We can't keep it straight. We're just hoping it all turns out right. And we all are like, oh yeah, so then I get then like tonight my daughter's bachelor lab in Texas. They want me there. Even though
So the wedding is
it's here. I feel like I was and
We usually do that around holidays.
yeah, or high school graduation.
Yeah, we got that issue too. Yeah, two. Just doing that in May.
Are you like those on drugs?
No,
How many
I got one
more
day
years?
next year.
Yeah, Mary Kate graduates from high school.
They decided to Manhattan County.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they have
Yeah.
okay.
No, because Megan's coming back. She's got a job in Buffalo, and she's going to yeah. She really wanted to come in.
What's a place this guy from college and wants to job locally? Right near it? Yeah.
You know, she was so company.
you walk
It was
right
right
there.
across the street.
Luckily, I had snow
It's
back
right across.
Yeah, across Wolf Street.
He looked at it.
Oh, so it's across.
He looked at it.
I'm laughing at us.
Sure.
No, where we went was across the street.
Smaller college parks, and they go away. You write in front of the board, and every week you write something. And then when you find
Great job. It sells down to where else down there.
And Megan's reading a letter and you're laughing because Emma Snapchatted you reading one. This is your first word. And you don't, at the end you say, keep your nose as a clean because it's good for the world, you know, whatever you're doing.
No, it's a long trip for one week.
He's adorable.
Yeah, we play aggressively or something.
You know, his Irish is like summer. Brings her to the church.
My mother, she was like a diehard. You guys are gonna go to the bar? We're winning 3-1. I will.
Orientation, there was Sunday,
Like a really cool, no, not he wants them to come back. You know, he wants them
like I said, somebody said the other time,
People are high on it. Yes, we are.
No, what's your are you? Yeah, that too.
because we really got some food.
We go our church in St. Christ Cross. We went to St. Christ. It is so big.
Hey guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Then there was someone that tried to put stained glass, so then we were looking at it going traditional, but it wasn't really exciting. I like their meat. I'm not recommending.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, Rick! Good girl.
Okay, why don't you just use the white one?
Second half, RPI and
Yeah, the white
Clarkson. And it's the Golden Knights who get the opening draw. To begin the second stanza, they are on the attack.
Oh, Rick!
Did you feel like as soon as you got in, you're not breathing?
Dylan got dropped, lost the ball. It'll be scooped up by Wright. Right, that left-hand carry that she likes. Move behind the goal. Jeffrey on further. Here's Dylan.
Yeah, try to not be
Backing off is Collins. Back to Dylan behind the goal. Defended by Goodwin. Collins again. And now Emma Jeffrey, she has a goal today. Listed as a defenseman. Jumping into the attack here is a loose ball. Turn it over to the Engineers. Bischoff may have come off the stick of Flick. Or excuse me, of Flick. Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, it's a ball to the Engineers.
Don't drink too much, that's a long walk.
So a turnover on the first possession, and the Engineers have the ball. Goodwin, dangerous pass, cannot be controlled. It's a failed clear for RPI. Now we get a whistle and a push and a free position coming up, I believe. RPI with a successful clear here. It'll be Maddie Aslinson on for O'Neill. Carly Kirchner. Here's Claroni. Kirchner. O'Neill took her eye off the ball and lost it. Caused turnover. Credited to Wright as she stole the ball away. Clarkson will track down a loose ball on the far side. Can't quite tell who that is. I believe this is Dylan. Up top for Jeffrey.
You just need one shot at PVC. Yeah. That's it. And you don't have to worry about your stigma.
Behind the net again. That's Stephanie Lynch.
They sell for thousands every night. Keep it at a reasonable price point.
Bouncing ball. Flick has it. Top of the arc. Shannon. Dylan back up top. Now Flick. Tough pass. Dylan handles it right into the middle. Turning and playing it back out. There's a player wrapped up on her way to the net. It was Dylan. She'll get a free position try now. Shot off the crossbar. Pass in front, whistle here, illegal defense. Free position again for Clarkson.
See, after all those hours in the car, I'm like, I could do this.
See what they do with it. It's 3-1 Golden Knights, but they've been on the attack for much of this one. There's a shot and a goal right through the leg. Christine Wright with the goal.
Yeah, we were higher.
Finally, she's able to bury from the 8-meter arc.
Well, for me, I can see you.
I can see you too. Because you are up high.
Yeah. Clarkson goal by number 15, Casey Shannon.
I don't feel bad. I'm not blocking anybody. Right.
Actually, Casey Shannon with the goal.
That
is her 13th of the season. Her third from a free position attempt.
God bless you. No,
I
man
told your mother she promised me. Your mother promised me she didn't say it.
They do have some good girls.
See how old my daughter's a senior. See how old I'm feeling? All the parents are starting to
I'm thinking about it right now. I just don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
Just today, I was like,
That'll give me a while. Thank you.
Draw control here for Taylor Collins. And the Golden Knights set up on the attack again, leading 4-1 after that free position tally by Casey Shannon, the sophomore from Fulton, New York. Here's a loose ball. And getting dropped and losing her goggles. There's Aaron DeLuca. We have a whistle here.
Very good. How you doing?
They'll give DeLuca a chance to
Yeah,
fix
big
her
point.
headgear. Engineers at 6-5 overall, 2-3 in the conference. Can't really afford another loss here. Bouncing ball. Goodwin's going to try and track this down, and then Bales will fail clear here for RPI. A turnover by DeLuca. Here's Dylan. Shot coming, saved by Weiland. Another collision. The ball to Clarkson. There's a player down on the play. It looks like Morgan Doyle. It's a nasty collision right in the middle of the field.
it's easy.
So Doyle will head off here. Only being subbed out though.
So much easier. Wishy stuff's all over.
Their graduations are the same day.
No.
That would be my biggest.
Collins.
Okay.
What is it? Her sister's turning 17 tomorrow.
Here's Dylan trying to find a lane or a pass. Wide open on the near side. Good look in front. Ball comes free. We get a whistle at a free position. I believe that's Collins, the free position try. It will be Taylor Collins from just about straight on.
Really on the field afterwards.
Trying to add to a 4-1 lead for the Golden Knights.
They're an active band.
And Goodwin just took off. Can't do that. Trying to jump the gun there. Shooting, and she scores a free position goal for Taylor Collins. It's 5-1. Goal for Collins is her first of the game. And her 17th goal of the year. And we're going to have a timeout called on the field. 23-17 left in the second half. It's 5-1 Golden Knights. We'll be right back.
No. They have one they've been down here. One's actually been rain. So it's smart to I did not realize it was a dog. Making it like a dog. No, I did not see the dog. Hear it. Hear the noise.
Did the earrings too? Oh, yes, one of the moms made them for us, yeah. Really. It's our last hurrah. Right?
Obviously, the stadium.
It's just a
Talking about
Yeah.
no, he's talking me out. Well, she's going to rugby. And she was going to go home. Or she was going to. Nicole's off the shower. Rugby is all year round. Kenisha's from the 7-on-7. Kenisha's and Joe.
It's not surprising that Kenisha Yeah, but it's different. It's not, it's unbelievable how different people hit each other when they don't have a helmet and pads. When you have a equipment on in football, they say this all the time. You want to be with the football is like you take the helmets away, you put the shoulder pads and helmets away.
Draw coming up here. We'll redo it. RPI in search of its second goal.
You don't use your body as a weapon because it's going to hurt you just as much to hit the person as it is to
Engineers haven't scored since 24-16. They scored the very first goal of the game. Engineers pick up this draw, and they'll have it. It's Aslanson for Bischoff. Stripped away, and now a turnover.
Good Hannah.
Clarkson on the clear. Big swipe by Hager, and she might get a whistle here. She's going to get a card, I think. Nope. Yep. Yellow card. Yellow card for Sophie Hager with 22:39 left in the half. Puts RPI down a man here for 2 minutes, barring a Clarkson goal. Golden Knights still on the clear. Stephanie Lynch took the shot. I believe got whacked on the top of the head. I'm not sure if anyone saw it because the engineers wouldn't pick up the ball, but maybe a break here for RPI. She went down. Here's Goodwin. On for Bolger.
But in all honesty, years-wise, it was
O'Neal to DeLuca. Here's Claroni. RPI trying to waste some time here. Down a man, although if they get a chance to score, they'll go and take it. It's been tough to come by those chances in this game against Clarkson. Here's Claroni.
Yeah, Alicia did 6 years.
Pass handcuffed DeLuca. Good catch on the play. Now it's the junior Carly Kirchner. Missed all of last year. It's an injury. She's from Niskayuna here in New York.
Does he want to buy it after he's old?
No, you can't afford it.
Looking more and more like a stall tactic here from DeLuca and the Engineers, and she's not really in any hurry to go anywhere.
Think of it this way.
Trying to wind down the end of this man-down situation on the Hager yellow card. Aslinson will help her out. And now O'Neal, a nice catch in the middle. O'Neal walking in, shot bounced over the top. Save is made. Save by the goaltender Glad. And now we get a whistle. And now I believe O'Neal's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, that's what
Run.
Yellow card on O'Neal. The Engineers are down 2 right now, although it looks like Hager's out, so.
Look out behind! Look out behind! Watch out behind!
Aslinson trying to chase down Jeffries. And now losing it on the play was Flick, but it's scooped out of bounds by Maeve Conway. And the Golden Knights will keep it. Still on the clear is Clarkson, and they are successful. Emma Jeffrey. Backed up by Flick. A bouncing ball. Oh, low pass behind the goal. The Golden Knights turn it over. I think it was Flick who threw it away. Really an unforced error there, but RPI will take it. Only down 4 here with 19-12 left in the second half. Still plenty of time to come back in this game. The Engineers need to find something offensively, however. Here's Rebecca Weiland, the goaltender. She's been superb in goal so far. Weiland, just a sophomore out of Mount Laurel, New Jersey. She's made 6 saves on 11 shots. That save percentage continues to rise as the season has gone along. There's a loose ball, and it's scooped along and picked up by Claroni. A clear for RPI is good, although not the most orthodox of fashion. Ground ball for Claroni. She restarts quickly.
It would have been quicker if I knew where I was going. But yeah, probably 20.
Bischoff calling out the play as RPI starts here. Still on the sidelines in the chair is O'Neal after the yellow card. Bischoff cut off at the side of the net. Claroni. Claroni got whacked on the shoulder. She'll restart back for Kirchner. Hager knocked away and a whistle. Foul on Jeffrey. Hager. Spinning, double teamed. Clarkson giving Hager the same treatment RPI is giving Christine Wright. It's been pretty successful on both accounts. Wright, I believe, just the 1 goal today. Came in with almost 80 points. Now has the 80. Approaching 17 to go. O'Neal is out, so we're back to even. Aslinson trying to drive on Smith. Lost the ball, and she was fouled in a free position coming for the freshman, Maddie Aslinson. Aslinson 1 for 6 on the year on on free position. This one from slightly left of center. Aslinson shooting, and she scores! Maddie Aslinson with the tally. Her first of the game and 12th of the year. Makes it a 5-2 game. 16:47 on the clock. Aslinson, an unassisted goal on the free position.
RPI's number 5, Maddie Aslinson, scores a goal.
RPI within 3. Their first goal of the second half. And now we have a draw coming up. Draws are always important here. The Golden Knights winning that battle so far, 5-3. And it's awarded now, the draw to Clarkson. So a 6th draw to the Golden Knights, and they'll have the ball. A step for Collins, and she'll back it out. Now Jeffrey. Engineers have kept Christine Wright in check, as I mentioned. Just the 1 goal today.
Good job.
Excuse me, no goals for Wright. The one I thought she had was actually number 15, Casey Shannon. So they've kept the 79-point score off the board so far, have the Engineers. But now a free position for Clarkson with exactly 16 minutes to play. Now backing off with it is Collins, not electing to shoot there. Whistle here. And illegal defense on the Engineers again. Another free position try, this one for Kate Dillon. Dillon blocked on the shot. Nice job by the Engineers to get their stick in there to block the opportunity. But then they turn it, no, they don't turn it over, whistle. RPI on the clear, it's Maeve Conway racing upfield. She's cut off at the line, and is she forced out? Yes. Caught a bit of a break there. She was double teamed right in a tough spot.
Wasn't quite a normal speed, but
Engineers clear. They'll go on the attack, down 5-2. Another goal would certainly put some pressure on these Golden Knights. Hager.
Yell it out to her.
Stolen away, good defensive play by the Golden Knights. Hager turns it over. And we get a whistle here.
Over here, over here.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah, go
Lynette
Mel.
Smith.
You got it, Mel.
Cut in, cut in. There you go.
Golden Knights clear. 13:40 left in the second half. Ashley Flick with 2 goals to lead all scorers in this one. She's the only multi-goal scorer for either team. And now we get a whistle here and a free position. Nope, outside the arc. I beg your pardon. Flick will restart for Clarkson here. Between the 8 and 12. Quick. Over to Collins, and now handing it off for Stephanie Lynch. Collins. Wide open is Jeffrey. Turning, hands it off. Dillon. She's watched by Bischoff. Collins again. Clarkson, of course, in no hurry. They have a 3-goal lead. Centering pass, shot and a goal.
There you go.
Christina Pollard makes it 6-2 with 12:26 to play.
Get the opening pick.
Yeah, tuna!
The goal is scored by Christina Pollard. That's her 5th of the year. Assist to Ashley Flick, her first assist of the day, 12th of the season. Clarkson answers the RPI goal to make it a 4-goal game again. And they're going to award this draw to Clarkson. I honestly couldn't tell you why.
And then we'd have a chance of having it.
But Taylor Quick will restart for the Golden Knights.
It's good.
They can probably say when they want to tomorrow. Are you staying overnight? Please let them all walk through first.
Stephanie Lynch. Off for Dillon, and now here's Jeffrey. Getting bumped there is Flick. Physical defense from Goodwin forces her all the way back towards the restraining line.
I was trying to find a flight. I was just going to go for Saturday to Texas.
Pass too high for Quick. Loose ball will be corralled by the Golden Knights. That's Stephanie Lynch again.
Who knows if they want you?
Jeffrey. Up top, loose ball.
You got it. You got it. She's on your head.
It's pretty bad when the opposing parents think you
Walking right in front and a goal. It's Ashley Flick, and it's been her day. Her 3rd goal of the game. And her 44th of the season. That leads the team, of course.
Yeah.
Ashley Flick
Last Saturday. It was cold, but it was sunny.
putting on a show. It's an unassisted goal here.
Yeah.
Clarkson goal by number 2, Ashley Flick.
7-2 Golden Knights.
Well, the people we had for Mount, the earlier game, they did.
Nice to meet you. This is Kenya.
How we doing? You made it. I wasn't sure if you would.
They're just going to award this draw control to Clarkson.
She's a lab.
Looks like it's right. Christine Wright awarded the draw.
No one will know that it wasn't there.
And right back to the attack. Come the Golden Knights. Shots are 19-5. There's another one, sneaks home. Another goal for Clarkson. I believe that's Dillon. And if it is Dillon, It's her first of the game. She also has an assist. Dylan picking up goal number 21 on the season. Making it 8-2.
Clarkson goal by number 21,
10:35 to go, second half.
I tried it.
5 goals here in the second half for Clarkson after leading 3-1 after one. Draw control up this time and see if the Engineers can come away with one. Another draw control win here. Loose ball up the sideline, battle for it. Kirchner knocked down one of the Golden Knights, so I believe that's Quick over there. She'll play it ahead. Conway trying to swat it away from Lynch. But Lynch corrals it for Clarkson. 8-2 to the visitors here, as we have 10 minutes left in this one. Whistles and free position for Wright. Free position shot for Wright again goes wide. So as prolific a scorer as she's been this year, she has not been that great from the 8-meter arc, which is sometimes hard to explain. But again here, she misses the net from 8 meters.
Why does that not surprise me?
Dylan. Over to Lynch. Casey Shannon.
Lee, what's that song Tom sang? I'm so baby. Who is that?
Flick. Nice pass. Getting free now is Pollard. She lost it. Loose ball. Pollard tried to kick at it. We get a whistle here and a ball to RPI. Give it to Mackenzie O'Neill. Here comes Goodwin. Goodwin with speed into the attacking end. Still Aaron Goodwin. And we get a timeout, I believe, for RPI. Head coach Leslie Delano went over and blew the horn herself, taking matters into her own hands. 8:12 on the clock. Clarkson up 8-2. No pause here on the timeout. Give you a chance to tell you.
No, I know you can do it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure if any actually gets
RPI is home to St. Lawrence tomorrow for Senior Day. 2 p.m. start against the Saints. They then travel to Rochester and RIT next weekend for their final 2 regular season games. Clarkson's remaining schedule looks like this. They travel to Skidmore and Saratoga Springs tomorrow for a 2 p.m. start, then close out the season at home against St. Lawrence next Saturday. It's a 3 o'clock start there.
I don't know, maybe it was my coffee. I should. That's it. Is that the special brew? It is. Those growlers.
You tell me his life story.
Well, it was And, you know, I'm going, where are you bringing me? You know, my husband. Oh, there's a little brewery back here. Whatever. So they have this beer that's called Brunch.
I can look it up.
RPI to restart out of the timeout.
I know, because it just smells like you know,
And that pass just right into the midsection of O'Neill. And it creates a 50-50 ball and a turnover.
The schools sent something to do. The league and the referees association.
How they were just what?
Clarkson with it, 7:50 to go.
I would love to.
So right out of the timeout. That's kind of been the story of the day for RPI. The first pass, almost uncontested of the timeout, they turned it over.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
He was good.
Jeffrey. That is to say, RPI hasn't played poor defensively today.
Was it Mount?
Haven't been a lot of great looks for the Golden Knights. They've taken advantage of the few of the chances they've had. Rebecca Weiland's been great in goal.
What day was the game?
Offense just not there in this one, at least so far. Things can change in a hurry in the game of lacrosse.
Tuesday was the game.
As momentum swings and goal-scoring streaks can happen almost out of nowhere. Need someone to take the initiative. But right now, taking the air out of this one, it is Clarkson.
We've sent this.
Quick. Defended there by Chelsea Brennan.
Well,
just into the game.
Telling our coach, he thought she did a really nice job because of her heels. She was just, remember Kate said, when they pulled the Bush League thing of trying to measure sticks after the game.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, that was. You know what? I get it. If you call that, and as soon as they come back with the decision, you just go.
Oh no, she went to another fit.
No, I mean, that's it.
Dylan
Why I don't have it?
to the far side.
Lead anything.
Collins. Jeffrey. Now Pollard. Bounding ball. We're going to get a ground ball out of this, and we get a whistle. A foul on Goodwin. She's been physical. You need your defenders to kind of play along that that line between solid physical defense and fouling. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad place to foul either. Goodwin, a part of this 12 freshman class that's come in here this season. Had some ups and downs, something you can expect from a young team. Five minutes to go in the game.
Can't go to junk.
Clarkson's going to force RPI to extend its defense here. Right now, the Engineers haven't budged. Whistle here. Restart coming for the Golden Knights. Goalie is out of the net, and they have a goal, and getting drilled there after scoring. I can't tell you who that is. Took the punishment to finish there.
Way to be tough, Kate!
And that's Kate Dillon with another goal, her second of the day. I believe it's going to count. It'll make it 9-2. Second goal of the day for Dillon. And her 22nd of the year.
Goal for Clarkson by number 2, Ashley Flick.
No, sorry, that was Flick's goal. It's her 4th and 45th on the year. That was right the first time, Kate Dillon.
Find it?
The whistle at the end of the goal just grants Clarkson the draw. Second time that's happened today. It's essentially an and one, put it in basketball terms. Or really more comparatively flagrant foul, because you get the points and you get the ball back. Not the greatest analogy, but it works for me. Under 4 to go in this one. Great catch by Flick. The ball was over her head as she kind of one-handed it on a high pass from Jeffrey. Clarkson in no hurry once again. They drew the goaltender Weiland out. Jeffrey.
She just said she addressed it. I thought she.
Flick.
I wanted to read her letter too. Yeah.
Now Dillon.
That had to be blistering.
Lynch.
Put it this way, when the referee set
I don't know, man. But now you just lit a fire under it.
Collins. Back to Dillon. Oh, took her eye off the ball there was Lynch. She's able to track it down before Doyle could get there.
Stop the clock. The coach, our coach told me you don't stop the clock.
RPI led this game 1-0. Clarkson finished the first half with 3 in a row. And by the time RPI scored for a second time, make it 5-2. That was at 16:47 of the second half. Left in the second half. It's been 4 straight now, including 2 in a row from Kate Dillon for the visitors.
Now entering the last 2 minutes.
2 minutes left. Clarkson still possessing. Bouncing ball. Pollard has it. Flicks it back to Quick. Collins. Engineers will need a rebound tomorrow. It's another tough team in St. Lawrence. Engineers came into play today, game behind the, game and a half behind. The Saints. Weiland's out there chasing now, so it's an empty RPI net, trying to just get the ball back. So far, it hasn't worked. Flick. Twisting and turning away from Bischoff. Under a minute to go. This, if it ends this way, will be the lowest output on the season offensively for RPI. The previous low, matched the previous low of 2 goals scored against William Smith back on the 2nd of the month. 14-2 loss here at Renwick Field. 21 seconds left, and Jeffrey has no intentions of going to the goal here. He'll just back it off.
I said, can I forward that to our coach?
This is just like, A little over the top here.
Countdown is on now, as this one will
When I see Barb, I gotta thank her for
cruise to its end. It's a win for the Golden Knights here, 9-2. The Engineers hung on early in this one, but it was turnovers. Bit of an issue. And draw control for RPI. They get a couple goals, however. Sophie Hager, her team leading 19th of the year. Maddie Aslinson picks up her 12th on the season. Of course, not enough as the Golden Knights take it. Clarkson improves to 12-2 overall, 6-1 in the league. They're in second place. The Engineers at 6-5 now. Excuse me, 6-6, 2-4 in the conference, and they are currently still in sixth, barring goals, or excuse me, results elsewhere. Reminder that RPI men's lacrosse, the number 17 team in the country, takes on number 4 St. Lawrence here on RPI TV tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. You can watch that one on RPI TV online, and of course on RPI's wonderful campus cable. That'll do it for us here at Renwick Field. Once again, your final score was Clarkson 9 and RPI 2. This has been a production of RPI Women's Lacrosse on RPI TV.
Peter St. Jacob. Yeah. She's afraid of me.
Yeah. He's
Bruised. You do hear what she did, don't you?
I don't. She actually has.
She has that disease.
It's one.
Yeah, that's it.
But it's like it's reversed. That's what's going on. Reverse munchausen. She doesn't make herself sick.
Well, he's not sick. No, exactly. He woke up one day with a cough. I think the next he woke up with a cough. You do know it's nice. Yeah.
No love lost.
He doesn't want to play like
He's playing line. There's like 1,000 people.
Honey, are you 1 out, 2 out, or 3 out?
what?
One out?
Wait. No. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm.
He's in his third year?
I said you were a sophomore, but I guess that's not how it goes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, like, come on. Would you know something?